is Jay Townsend, and from the left, Tamara Holder. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
On my right is the left, and on my left is the right. I
you?
couldn't have planned it more difficult for myself. Okay, let's talk about this immigration law. Let's take it a little one step further. J.D. Hayworth said it's energizing the base on the left, Tamara. Others have said, hey, it's a way to garner some votes. If there's 15 million illegals in the country and there's some sort of amnesty program granted, 15 million votes, potential votes?
I think so. I think that this is an opportunity for the Obama administration to step up. A lot of people have been complaining that he's, not doing his job. He's ignoring the needs of Arizona and everybody else in the country. This is an opportunity for the Obama administration to say, we are going to create a policy, and Arizona is not going to be able to police and create their own policy. This is our program, and we're the ones that are going to do it.
Jay, if the Obama administration, if the administration had a tight border, would Arizona be bringing this law?
This is the wailing bellow of a state begging the Congress to do its job. The filing of this lawsuit is simply a means of diverting attention from the fact that the Congress has not done its job. This man was elected in 2008. He's had a year and a half to come forth with an immigration bill that works for our borders, that works for our laws, and makes us a law-abiding nation. And the fact of the matter is, what he's doing now, when Arizona is trying to correct the problem, is trying to stop them from doing it.
Well, what about it, Tamara? What's so bad if Arizona creates a law that wakes the federal government up and makes them say, hey, you know what, we'll actually do what we're supposed to do and close the border?
Well, I don't think that that's necessarily a bad idea, but at the same time, you cannot violate people's constitutional rights.
What's unconstitutional about asking someone to produce a document that proves you're legal here?
Okay, here's why it's unconstitutional. Because the police are just stopping people and asking them for their identification, for their papers, without reason. They're saying articulable suspicion.
Wait. Do you have proof? Are you just saying that's going to happen?
No, this is already happening. I've spoken to people in Arizona who are telling me they're already getting pulled over, flashlights in their face, demanding that they prove they show their papers.
Well, let's
Even
talk about
Americans.
that for a second. Jay, what about it? Tamara's actually probably accusing the cops of doing something illegal right off the bat.
Well, my understanding is they're not enforcing the law yet, so I don't know about these assertions from Arizona that
I've heard this on 3 separate occasions.
But the law is not even in effect yet, Mr. Obama.
Okay, well, Jay makes a great point. How about this law helps those people who are now being violated? Well, they'll make it illegal because you have to have probable cause. You have to have a reason to say, you know what, show me your papers.
You can't mix apples and oranges. You cannot have a reason to, you have to have a reason to stop somebody, period. You cannot just stop somebody and say, give us your papers. It's absolutely flat out illegal. And the case has actually started in Arizona, Miranda versus Arizona. So I guess all of the cases arise from this wonderful cowboy
Tamara,
state.
Page 2 of that law, I've read it a bunch of times. Page 2, it outlines 2 ways that you have to have probable cause before you ask someone for their papers. So whether it's speeding, you went through a red light, you look drunk, that's probable cause.
They're not doing that. They are not just doing that. They are stopping people for no reason, and then they are going back and they are saying, oh, you ran a red light.
Jay, so
I see it all the time.
She's making a great point. How about SB 1070 protecting the rights of these people?
If Tamara is asserting that laws are being violated, then what law is being violated? It seems a federal law must be violated because this Arizona law is not in effect yet. So I don't know how we could accuse
It's not a federal law. It is a state law. Miranda versus Arizona.
But you're
all
talking
of these
about, I thought Obama just filed a lawsuit to stop the bill from going into effect. So how can you claim that this law that was passed that's not in effect is being violated?
There are state laws and federal laws that are both being violated. But as far as the immigration policy, okay, the state has the right to police, not create policy. And that is what they are doing. They are creating an immigration policy within the state. Illegal.
Is there any doubt that Arizona has a crime problem? They have a drug cartel problem? Any doubt about that?
Absolutely, but we can't say that because there's a crime problem that all of a sudden everybody's rights should be violated. We need to address immigration as a whole, and it's not just drugs. It's people who are coming here for work. It's people who are escaping from drugs in Mexico. It's not just people who are coming here to sell drugs.
Jay, I haven't heard about people escaping out of Arizona trying to get into Mexico.
No, look,
people are being pushed out of towns in Texas because of the drug lords coming through Texas and pushing them out.
Those would be
You
illegal drug
certainly-
lords, right?
Illegal drug lords, but
Send
they're
them back.
pushing, but
Okay.
they're also pushing their
Jay,
own people
Jay,
out.
last
But you
word.
are making an eloquent case for the Congress to do its job, and I would point out again, President Obama took the oath of office in January of 2009. They have had a year and a half to get this done. And going after Arizona when it's trying to fix a problem that the Congress refuses to address simply points out the failure of the leadership in this current Congress and this president to come together to do something.
We're going to have to leave it there. You guys are great. Thank you very much, Tamara Holder and Jay Townsend. Awesome.
Thank
Join
you.
us again.
Thanks.
All right, coming up, could the government sink BP? And